Welcome everyone, here with another interview. I'm Juannetti, and here at my left we have DSYRE Aetinoth. And welcome Aetinoth. And how do you feel with this interview? Are you fine? Are you a bit worried?
Yeah, but because of my, I'm not talking that fluently in English, and it's my first interview.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm a bit worried, but not much.
Okay, I'll try to make you feel home and relaxed. And I want to start with a quick question about you, because of course, especially for Italian fans, this is the first year we are known to meet you. And we started to understand you as a really aggressive player in the bot lane. You really like to pull off all sort of weird champions that are not really in the meta usually. But if you have to just choose one, what will it be? Will it be Draven, Samira, Kalista? What is your signature pick, you think?
I think Kalista.
Okay.
Like, I used to be OTP Kalista and Draven as well, but I think my Kalista was best. Sometimes. How do I say it? My Kalista was best. So I think I would say Kalista.
Okay, because of course when it's weird because when I think about you, I immediately think about mostly Samira rather than Draven, because I don't know actually if we saw more Samira than we did Draven for you, but Kalista was like, you didn't play a lot of Kalista, wasn't really in the meta this year, so it's quite interesting to be honest. And so are you having fun here with DSYRE, with this final part of the season?
I really like my teammates. Okay. They are playing really good, and the last knockouts that we played, I got excited really. I got hyped. I got really excited really much about that, because it was really good that we got win against Foot Sports, and they're a really good team. And I'm a bit sad about the meta, because it's not my meta obviously for me, because I got used to play aggressive champions on bot lane, and I got used to play aggressive, and now the meta is not you are gonna play aggressive bot lane and you are gonna just stomp the game. Yeah. It's a bit hard to do in this meta, and I tried to be adaptive on the meta. I tried a lot, and maybe I achieved it, maybe I'm still trying to achieve it, I don't know. But as a team, I think we are doing good. Yeah. And that makes me happy about my team, about DSYRE. I really like the org.
Yeah, really great to hear, of course. And speaking of the last knockout, maybe it wasn't the best game per se, but you, speaking of Samir and Draven, you managed to play a stage game on Draven against, let's not talk about strictly the game, but more about what was like for you to play against Kaori, which is of course a great player and was to Worlds last year. Really was maybe one of the most signature pick from signature players, from TCL at this Mia Masters, and he just send it out back to home on the first outing. How did it feel?
It felt really good, and I'm still feeling really good. But in the start, against Kaori, against Kaori, I felt I didn't felt pressured that much. Okay. He is playing, he played really disrespectful in lane. I can tell that, and I didn't try to punish it in lane in games, because we had a call, we had a thing before the game. They are gonna play for Kaori 100%. We know that. Our coach scout them, so we had a plan. And I tried to stick to plan as much as I can. And I think we did as a bot lane, but Kaori is a really good player. Yeah. We all know that. Yeah. But the one thing, it makes me a bit, not angry, but again, to Kaori, he is playing disrespectful. I think that's a bad thing. Maybe he don't know my name, maybe he don't know our name as a DSYRE. but he shouldn't play like this. He shouldn't have to play like this.
Yeah, and also I think we can joke a bit about that first game, but it wasn't really about the bottling matchup and stuff. Everything was wrong from minute one, basically. So let's not keep on focusing on that game. Let's move on. You spoke about your coaching stuff, and of course, I want to know something about this year for you, this whole year in DSYRE, and with Gine, Evan, and Erna. Do you think they brought something to the table that really stuck with you, that really was impressive to you as a young player and as someone who was starting his basically esports career?
I really like about them. I mean, there is a lot of things that I really like about them, and like first one is when we do reviews, when we look for games after games, when we look for them, like they are not aggressive at all. Like if we do, I mean, if we win 5 scrim like in a row, or if we do something bad, and if we're still doing it bad, they are not that much aggressive. Like, they're not aggressive when they are like reviewing the game. They are just trying to make everything clear as much as they can, and I think it's really good because like we are, like in team we can feel that all players are all like workers are friendly. Like even coach staff, even players, even like every stuff, like everyone is trying his best.
Okay.
Every staff is trying to be positive as much as they can.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the most important thing that I really liked from coach staff. And maybe I can add another one. And they are friendly, of course, but I think they have really knowledge. Like they can explain everything clear. They can like they know the game a lot, you know. Like they really knowledge about the game. So it's really helping us as a team. Like in the start of the split, we were struggling a bit, but like they helped us. Like we helped us as a team, as a 5, but they helped us a lot, like as well. Like how would I say it? I mean, like we can feel their effect on us.
Okay.
They affected on us really good.
Perfect.
I can say.
Okay, it sounds really fine and really cool that this coaching staff is helping you that much, you as a player and you as a team, of course. And speaking of EMEA Masters, staying on the current tournament, you are now in group stage. You have your group drawn, but not just speaking about the group, like every team that are now in group stage. Is there anyone that you want to particularly face? Some matchup that you wanna have this split, this tournament that you hope you can face?
Against players like that I know. I'm not really sure. Like I don't know that exactly who are gonna play against. Like who are gonna play. Like which team against we are gonna face.
Okay.
I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly their player names. I'm not watching like leagues that much.
Okay.
I'm just playing solo queue and I'm just improving myself as much as I can. So like about matchups, like about champion matchups, I want like maybe the day will come and like players will play like fighter bot lane, you know, like aggressive bot lane, both sides.
Stop with Kaisa Severe.
Yeah.
Have some fun. Embrace some chaos.
I'm not having fun that much with those champions, and I want to face like with fighter bot lane against good bot lane. So I mean there is a lot of good bot lane as I heard, and as I can see their like history, their career history. So like there is a lot of good players. I'm not scaring from them, but I really want to face with them. But there is no special bot lane. There is no special bot lane, I can say.
We spoke about the split, we spoke about the Masters, but now I want to close with the future. And usually I ask people where they see themselves in like a year, but since you in DSYRE are basically everyone is so young, I want to see where do you see yourself in 2-3 years maybe. Do you think where do you think Aetinoth will be in, let's say, 2025?
2025. I'm not really sure. I'm not like 100% sure, but if I play as that as I want, like if I play like myself every time, and if I don't stop, I think I'll be maybe like I'm seeing me me from like or something like good region, you know. Like I can say that, but maybe I don't want to be delusional. But I think if I work as I'm working right now, I think I'll be from maybe I don't know like kind of like LCS, you know.
Okay. So I was waiting for that, like if you would say more major regions, so LCS or I don't know, LFL, TCL, of course, back to maybe Wildcats or whatever will be there in 2025.
I mean, I think this MMA Masters will be really decisive to that where do I go, where will I go. So I mean, my first point is just working hard as much as I can for this MMA and show myself. Yeah, like I will try to show myself as much, and after that I think like if I have to choose one, maybe LFL, maybe TCL, maybe like the minor leagues, or the major leagues. Sorry,
Yeah,
the major leagues. I think I will choose LFL because
Okay.
like I think the players are better and how would I say it? I think that there will be the LFL will be much better than the other major leagues. I will choose LFL.
Okay, and best of luck with that, and of course for the rest of the split, Team Masters, and everything else. Thank you very much for your time, Aetinoth. I can now free you and set you back on solo queue on whatever you will do before screens. Thank you very much if you watched this interview, and see you next time.